Ok, ¿qué pasó en el capítulo anterior? En el capítulo anterior comenzamos con la introducción. Aquí con Sigrid y Lucy, al parecer, no, bueno, no al parecer, no, es que Alice y Yusuha nos pidieron ayuda. Nos vieron que estábamos un poco malitos, al parecer, y nos pidieron venir a la Resort Reception. Y como ya estamos aquí, en esta parte de aquí, pasando este barco, ahí. Y ahorita estamos trabajando en decoraciones playera. Y ahorita, y sí, en uno de esos trabajitos, le dimos una decoración playera a Vivian. Y ya una vez hecho la introducción, ¿cómo están, mi gente turbulentos y turbulentas? Aquí, el sabroso geek. Ay, ups, perdón. Digo, Turbas Geek. Y continuamos con este evento. Así que, vamos para allá.
In any case, our guest safety and overall experience are at stake. I'd appreciate it if you could resolve this as quickly as possible.
Oh, don't worry. You can put your mind at ease. Our team has undergone the finest professional training available. No matter what we're dealing with, we'll have it sorted out in no time.
Therese, who's this? We overheard part of your conversation on the way over. Is something going on? Huh? Why are you all here? No need to worry. Everything's under control. We discovered some abnormal issues earlier, but I've already hired professionals to take care of them. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Favko.
Abnormal issues? Therese, that doesn't exactly sound like everything's under control.
Friends of the manager? No need to worry. I'm Favko, GM of Typhos Security, hired by the resort to fix the abnormal title conditions.
Typhos Security. An impressive sounding name. However, you sound arrogant, and your overbearing attitude does not inspire trust. As security director, I will be watching you closely.
You? You think you can just waltz in here with some made-up title and question my professionalism?
Wow. He's actually questioning Secret's credentials in security? But abnormal title conditions. Is that why the area Secret visited was closed off? We don't have proof yet, but if these waters were stable for so long and suddenly started acting up, the nearby hollow has to be involved somehow. Mr. Favko, you don't exactly strike me as a hollow specialist. Are you sure you've got this under control?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, young lady? Wait, how do you know the hollow's involved? Oh, I get it now. You're all trying to make me look bad, aren't you? Do you even know what professional means? Take a look. Business license, audit records, commission success rates. I've got the paperwork to prove it. Any more questions?
I understand your eagerness to demonstrate your qualifications. However, from a professional standpoint, none of the documents you have presented have any relevance to responding to or resolving hollow-related incidents.
You know, Manager, the way she speaks is growing on me.
Wait, Manager. To be fair, Mr. Favko's team had already resolved part of the issue. The beach where we can gather crafting materials only reopened because of their work. Before that, the beach near the hollow was so unstable that people couldn't safely set foot there.
But if this is the only place we can gather materials, there's no way the shop will make enough to fund the bonfire party, right?
What's with the rush? You seem to know a thing or two about the hollows yourself, so you should know, these situations aren't solved overnight. It takes time. What? You think I'd let your little party fall through on my watch? Anyway, go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. If you know it's urgent, stop standing around arguing with me.
If that was supposed to put me at ease, it didn't. Something about this still doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too. Lucy, Sigrid, let's head back to the shop for now. More visitors are starting to come in, and if we keep hanging around here, we're just gonna get in the way.
We're heading back already?
It's called making an excuse to leave, you idiot.
Take care, everyone. I know you're still not sold on me, but if you've got any private commissions, my door's always open. No hard feelings.
So, it's you.
Well, look who we have here. Our dear model citizen just can't seem to stay idle, no matter where she goes.
This girl, why does she feel so annoyingly familiar?
Familiar, you say? Surely someone isn't still upset about the prize I took at the Hollow Champion competition.
You! I knew there was a reason every alarm bell in my head started ringing the moment I saw your face! You pink-haired menace!
Oh my. Am I really being barked at by a short-legged little golden retriever? Please, don't be so hostile toward an ordinary tourist, Missy. You wouldn't want the resort getting a nasty review from a seasoned guest, would you?
What? How dare you!
Remy had her reasons for taking that W engine back then. It was all a misunderstanding. While Wise and I were away handling some business, she actually helped us out quite a bit.
Thank you for clearing that up. Though I must say, helped us out quite a bit feels like an abbreviated version of events. But now doesn't seem like the right time to get into the details. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
Indeed. As the current security director of the resort and the bonfire party, I am willing to vouch for Remiel. The two of you seem to share quite a bit of history. Perhaps meeting again today was fate.
That's a fate I'd rather avoid. Whose side are you on anyway, you human skyscraper?
Sigrid and Remy are probably friends through a shared hobby?
That is correct.
Well, if the proxy says you're all right, I'm not gonna argue. But you better start acting like a proper, ordinary tourist.
This poor, helpless, ordinary tourist is being threatened once again.
Poor Lucy, running into the mysterious pink-haired lady twice now. And since she's calling herself an ordinary tourist, I guess we'll just have to let bygones be bygones.
Is it just me, or does our dear Miss Arbiter of Justice sound a little biased?
Anyway, Remy, Lucy, now's definitely not the time to bicker.
The rain has arrived, just as I expected. The source of this unusual weather. I'm sure our Hollow expert and Secret are both quite familiar with it.
Indeed. I believe I have observed a similar phenomenon before.
Remy, are you saying this rain and the abnormal tides share the same cause? They're both the result of changes inside the Hollow?
Merely a passing thought. After all, the Hollow sits out at sea. Any ether fluctuations it produces are naturally reflected more clearly in the surrounding waters.
I see. So there should not be any real dangerous anomalies in the Hollow yet. That security manager is most likely blowing things out of proportion.
I just can't picture her helping someone out of the kindness of her heart. And where did she even learn all this stuff? Well, either way, we're not holding a bonfire party in this weather. Let's stabilize the Hollow ASAP. And while we're at it, figure out what that security company is cooking.
Cooking?
In that case, I'll come along as well. Consider it compensation for ruining Miss Lucy's Hollow Champion competition experience, and for leaving Miss Lucy speechless with rage earlier. After all, the proxy has spoken. I'd better be on my best behavior.
Uy, vamos a entrar a la cavidad. Sí, sería un animal. ¡Ay, no tengo la función de la cámara! ¡Ay! A ver, aquí. Listo. ¡Ay! Ok, apretar a lo loco.
Nearby
Uy,
data
qué bonita se ve.
operation area detected. Master, you may now proceed to collect detailed ether data.
¡Ay, mira esta abuela!
Look here. I'll start up the data pile. Everyone, stay sharp.
Just relax, Proxy. No ethereal's getting anywhere near this place.
Data pile operation initiated. Please remain vigilant.
More ethereal!
Everyone, let us make this quick.
Well now, Miss Lucy's even more impressive than I thought.
I'll take the compliment. Now keep that data pile secure.
I've got
¡Ay, los
this.
cerritos son rosados!
Data collection is nearly complete.
We've pretty much cleared out all the ethereals around here.
Wait, none.
That went more smoothly than I expected.
¡Ay, pingüino! Ahí así. Uy, vamos a pasar por aquí. El mapa se va a expandir. Otra sección de fotos. Ok, continuamos. Sección de fotos acabada. Continuación de evento en proceso.
Manager? What are you doing here so late? Did you come because the tide suddenly calmed down too?
I'll be honest, we actually just got back from Port Elpis Hollow. Sure enough, once the ether fluctuations died down, all the resort's problems cleared up too.
Huh? You mean you already solved that whole crisis in such a short amount of time?
There was no crisis. You all just got fooled by that Favco guy.
So, Mr. Favco lied to us?
I don't know if he lied. Sure, the guy's got a bad temper, a sharp tongue, and an ego the size of a hollow, but he did get some work done before we showed up.
His abilities were simply inadequate, which complicated matters further.
I see. So we misjudged him. I'm sorry. Even after all these years, I still make mistakes like this.
It's okay, Therese. In a peaceful world, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. And when it comes to uncovering suspicious schemes, leave that to your more cunning friends, like us. Look on the bright side. At least that ragtag crew didn't make things worse. When hollows are involved, simply staying out of the way is already a huge help.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Therese, shouldn't we suggest canceling the partnership? No matter how you look at it, they didn't fulfill their part of the contract.
At the very least, we can't trouble the manager and the others any further. Once we get back, we'll prepare the negotiation materials and go to Mr. Favco first thing tomorrow morning to propose ending the contract.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Not so fast. The manager still has a memory card pulled from that security unit. There's a good chance it contains some useful information. Once we figure out what's on it, they won't have much left to say for themselves. Exactly! This is crucial evidence! Once Wise and our AI assistant finish going through the memory card's data, whatever that security company is hiding won't stay hidden for long.
I understand. You've really thought of everything, Manager. I'll hurry to clear a new beachcombing area, too. At least I can help get the shop ready.
You have my sincere thanks. It is truly an honor to receive such wholehearted support from everyone at the resort.
You really don't need to be so formal. This is just what we're supposed to do.
Those are two separate matters.
Ugh, stop it. If you two keep complimenting each other like this, we'll be here all night.
All right. Everyone, let's all get some rest. By the way, Manager, I've been wondering since earlier. That pink-haired lady over there, do you know her?
She's a friend of mine. When she heard we were in trouble, she came all the way over to help.
I see. If she's a friend of yours, then she must be very reliable too.
Belle, got a sec? Come over here.
Uy, ¿y esos conchazos? Uy, espérame, Rumi. Vamos a coger estas conchitas. Ajá, uy, mira. Más por aquí, más por acá. Yo creo que ya, ¿no? Uy, no, aquí hay más. Uy, ¿qué es esto? Uy, esto es de un evento. La botella del dios de los mares. Pues Shibu. Mira, cuidado con Eren. Ok, vamos por acá. Ahorita veremos con Rumi. Y hay que seguir recogiendo más conchas. Mira, creo que por ahí hay más. Sí, mira, aquí hay más. No. Espérame, a ver. ¿Eso se puede recoger? Sí. Y ahorita que le aprieta este, ¿no? Mira, aquí hay más. Una estrella de mar de 3 estrellas. Tengo curiosidad, ¿hasta dónde le llega el mar? ¿A punta del talón? ¿No? Ahora sí, señor editor, borre eso, digo, corte eso.
So, Miss Sharp and Savvy, with your talent for reading people, can you guess why I wanted to talk to you alone?
Do you want to tell me the real reason you came to the resort?
Oh my, still suspecting I have some secret agenda. How disappointing. An ordinary tourist comes to a resort for exactly one reason. A vacation, of course. All right, enough with the guessing game. Those things you and Secret were selling. They looked quite interesting. So, would our talented manager be willing to make a special souvenir for me? I don't need anything extravagant. It just has to be different from everyone else's.
What, so all you wanted was a resort souvenir? That actually sounds like a pretty ordinary tourist thing to ask for. Let me check today's stock.
Uh-huh. What I want isn't something the average tourist could buy. Manager, did you say that just to tease me? You're starting to feel like a completely different person.
Lately, it feels like one complicated mess after another keeps popping up. And somehow, you always seem to know exactly what's going on, Remy. Meanwhile, I always end up getting teased by you. But hey, you gotta let me step up my game too, right? Besides, you knew all about the resort's issues. The beach closures, the ether fluctuations in the hollow. Did you get here way before us?
Only a little earlier than you did. I merely made some careful observations out of personal curiosity. It seems like you're finally starting to push back against our usual dynamic. Let's leave that discussion for another time. If you don't go get some sleep soon, the sun will be up before you know it.
Uy. Uy. ¿Dónde está Rumi? Rumi. No, no está Rumi. O sí, quizás nos está vigilando por los aires. Ay, no estés tan demasiado cerca. O sea, uy, sí, zona nueva. Pues ya, concéntrate, concéntrate. ¿Qué dices, Ingrid? Uy, no, 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 sección de fotos, no. Uy. Cosas nuevas. Uy, mira. Uy, mira la botella. Mira, aquí hay una sección nueva. Recompensas nuevas. Fotogramas. Películas, no sé por qué dije fotogramas. Uy, Ingrid. Uy. ¿Qué es esto? Justo donde sale Rumi. Uy, sí, Ingrid. Y comenzamos, ¿no?
Beach area surveyed. Ready to proceed. Full speed ahead. Let us take them in one go.
Oh, mira, con eso puedo romper las cajas. ¡Ay, no! Me robé el cangrejo. Oye, ¿me puedes accionar a los cangrejos?
Full speed ahead.
Creo que sí me esté succionando los cangrejos, si no, dale.
Let us be quick. Merely doing my duty. No need to praise me.
Sin comentarios. Exitosos. Ay, ¿le salió un corazón? ¿Otra vez tú? ¿Cómo te gusta estar fastidiando, no? De seguro eres el malo.
Look! The rain stopped and the waves have calmed down. So tell me, did we deliver or did we deliver? Honestly, this resort is a nightmare client. We busted our butts working overtime to fix your crisis, and we don't even get a thank you? Well, well, if it isn't the little lady who kept questioning me yesterday. Look at that! Still think you're better than me?
Busted your butts working overtime to fix our crisis? You can't just throw around claims like that without proof.
Utter nonsense. You know full well what you are capable of. To disregard the work we put in and claim the credit for yourselves is disgraceful.
The heck's your problem, lady? Hey, calm down. Don't bother arguing with her. It's pointless. Bottom line is, we solved the resort's problem. Therese, when are you settling the remaining payment?
Mr. Favko, what you said is simply not true. The manager and their friends are the ones who actually resolved the situation. The only contribution your team made was not making things worse.
Oh, and we're just supposed to take her word for it? Fine. then I can say I'm a void hunter, a tops executive, and an advanced investigator while I'm at it. Even if the job got done because of some mysterious support, that still wasn't you who did it. You're not just trying to weasel out of the remaining payment, are you?
It sounds like you want evidence. I suggest you brace yourself.
Wise, you're finally here!
Who was it blowing up my inbox with exclamation marks last night, demanding that Fairy and I finish analyzing the data ASAP? Well, here are the results. Mission accomplished, milady.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. I'll wait right here. Let's see what kind of evidence you've got.
¿Qué?
Judging from my
Esto es nuevo.
interactions with Falco, he's impatient, slick, incompetent, but arrogant. Best to cut the small talk, hit him with the evidence, and take him down in one go.
Hey, where's the evidence? Let me tell you, an adult's time is precious. You think everyone's here to
Estoy
laze
haciendo lo
around
mismo
on
que se
vacation
hacía.
like you
Ay,
brats?
¿cómo?
This
En el modo
is
historia
how
con
you
esta
resort
Vivian.
people treat the
Estaban ahí en
hero
la.
who
¿Cómo
solved
se llama?
your big
Subasta.
crisis?
Donde tienes que
Karma's
pelear
gonna come back and bite you for this.
con palabras. Ay, ¿qué?
According to the hollow data we pulled, the disruptions around the resort were caused by periodic ether fluctuations inside Port Alpha's hollow. And the big crisis? You talking about the ethereals we took down without breaking a sweat? That's quite the difference between your version of events and reality.
You expect me to believe the two of you, a big oaf and a brat, took down all those ethereals? Yeah, right. If you truly entered the hollow, you must have seen our security units fighting against the ethereals in there. That is proof that we did our job.
Ay, ¿cuál de las tres? Pues ya estaba roto, ¿no?
We did see one, but by the time we got there, it was just standing there completely motionless. It looked broken. There were zero signs it had fought an ethereal.
That only proves our security units reached the limit before you got there. They paved the way for everything you did afterward. Doesn't matter. You admit you saw our security combat units in the hollow. That's hard evidence. I'll go rip out the memory cards myself if I have to. As long as I have that data, all of you will have to apologize to me.
La segunda, ¿no? La única. El gran almacén está en nuestro poder. Quise esconderlas sin que nadie se diera cuenta, ¿verdad?
Mr. Falco, were you planning to hide the memory cards? After all, they seem to contain quite a few things you'd rather nobody saw. You didn't seriously think we'd confront you without solid evidence, did you? The data told us everything about your security unit's past activities, including the fact that not a single combat module was ever activated. And that's not all. We've discovered a few more little surprises, too. Care to explain why Typhus Security's source code ended up in your product, Mr. Falco?
What? You had no right to look at that! That's confidential company data!
You're the last one who should be throwing around accusations. Your so-called overwhelmingly positive security company didn't have a single employee who caught another company's copyright notices sitting right there in the code.
Damn it! Such a stupid mistake! I'm firing that useless programmer!
Throwing a fit won't change the facts. You've run out of credible arguments. Just give up.
Oh, whatever. You win, okay? Happy now? You can keep the remaining payment.
Ajá, toma eso, desgraciado. Siempre hay gente como tú. Resulta ser los peores. Quien teme, todo debe.
What exactly are you brats trying to pull? What do you gain from ruining my business?
¿Se está grabando? Sí.
You were the one who tried to take credit for someone else's work. Besides, if we hadn't shown up when we did, you would have just sat around watching things get worse. By the time the bonfire party rolled around, the resort could have been in real danger.
When you realized you weren't up to the task, that's when you should have stopped covering up the truth. Otherwise, this wouldn't have gotten so ugly, and I wouldn't have had to waste so much time cleaning up the mess. Well, every shady thing you've been hiding is out in the open now. You're the kind of idiot they should put in a museum.
Lady Lucy, such language is rather unbecoming. Though you're not wrong.
Now, are you ready to pay a visit to public security?
You just wait! I'll be back! Yeah! The boss and I will definitely be back!
Manager, are we letting them leave just like that? That argument already drew quite a few visitors' attentions. If we detain him so openly now, it might cause an even bigger scene. Let's leave the rest to public security. The resort's surveillance system is very good. They won't get away.
Got it. I'll contact public security and Typhoa security.
Now you should be able to open for business without worry. After being hands-off at random play for so long, Belle, you can finally act like a manager at the souvenir shop. Fairy and I have decided to make the most of this vacation and finally get some proper rest.
Ajaja. Y ahora que no vuelvas, desgraciado. ¿La de seguridad pública vendrá? ¿Soy Joan y Kinji también? ¿Y Jane? Uy, qué emocionante. ¿Qué hora es? Creo que sí. Un poquito más. Ahora con Lucy. Oye, pero no he hecho la sección de fotos. Rayos. No vamos a abrir oficialmente. Mira, posiblemente nos vamos a encontrar con Harry, Lighter y Burnix.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
Cuatro productos playera. Uy. Una estrella. Ay, se tiene que girar esta cosa. Pude haberlo hecho mejor. Uy, Burning. Uy,
Fine, I'll help you out one more time.
mira, el círculo es pequeñito. ¿Eh? El aro debe ser diferente, ¿no? O sea, si es circular, debe ser de 3, ¿no? Y si es cuadrado como el de Burtis, debe ser 4. Ay, yo no tengo más tapas. Uy, mira, hay más tapas. No, mira, aquí está Grace. Ahorita creo que era Burnis, Harry y Later.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
¿Y cómo sé cuáles son los productos playera? ¿Ese? ¿Baches? Lo único que es de 4-4, yo vi uno de 4-4. ¿Por qué no me deja poner otra más? Mira, le damos el más grande. No sé, no me agrada. Pero gustos los colores, ¿no? Uy, mira, Lighter. Ay, baboso, le puse a actualizar en vez de confirmar. Me debo llegar a puras tapas. Si no, era puras tapas, ¿no? Quiero ver si el orden afecta el producto. Pues no. Vamos con Grace.
Now that's a juicy commission.
Tiene que ser uno altísimo. 2, 3, 3. No, si es Grace, a ver. ¿Ese? No. ¿Este? No, pues tiene que ser este. No, sí, ya sé cuál es, pero este. ¿Qué cambian? Uy. Oh, la bestia. Ese le estoy. Ah, mira, que está por. No. ¿Y Grace? No, Kirhari la pulposa.
Now that's a juicy commission.
Dame este de 4. A ver, le vamos a poner este. Vamos a poner este. Vamos a poner una tapa rosca. Y le vamos a poner este. Este es mi favorito. Ay, ¿por qué no me salió Burnix? Ay, pero ya no tengo estrellas de mar. Tun, tun, tun. Uy, mira, ahí esas estrellas de mar. Ah, mira, soldado 11.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
Hola, bestia, que si te pides tanto. A ver. Pues es todo, men. 10, 19, 5, ok. Ay, mira, me dieron algo aquí. Sí, yo me sigo preguntando, ¿no les da tanto calor con la ropa que llevan? O sea, al menos una skin de traje de baño para los que vienen, ¿no? A ver, ¿qué es esto de aquí? A ver qué nos da si le ponemos estrés. Uy, mira, nos dio algo. ¿Qué es? No he visto a Jihali. Lo ves, y nada más me quedan pura corchalata. Uy, mira, ya casi estoy completando la meta. ¿8 productos?
Now that's a juicy commission.
Mira, mejor te doy este. Uy, mira, llegué a la meta. Eso te lo puedo saltar, ¿no? O sea, no creo que aparezca Lighter, ¿eh? ¿Qué puedo seguir? ¿No? Ah, no, entonces ya tengo que salirme. Si no, esa liquidación.
That's enough work for today. The system's revenue stats are in. As expected, they're way higher than day one. Judging by our total revenue, if all we need is to buy everything for the bonfire party, We've had more than enough for a while now.
So this is what Lady Montefiore is capable of. As expected. I still have much to learn in this area.
Hey! Cut it out with the ridiculous titles! I already said last time there were objective factors at play. Anyone would have gotten the same result.
How should I put it? You two seem to get along really well. It's like you understand each other perfectly.
Indeed. Lady Lucy is someone I admire greatly. And she is always introducing me to new and fascinating topics. It is my honor to be her friend.
Sigrid, we're discussing business here. Don't just say stuff like that out of nowhere. Proxy, let's talk about how we're setting up the bonfire party.
This resort's pretty big. Let's split up the work. I'll go find a good spot for the bonfire. You guys can handle the supplies and check out the surrounding area.
Splitting up is fine, but isn't setting up the bonfire by yourself a little too much to take on? How about this? We help you get the bonfire set up first, then split off and handle everything else.
Who says our kind-hearted young lady has to do it all by herself? Because I, an equally kind and enthusiastic tourist, intend to lend a hand once again.
Seriously, when you keep popping up out of nowhere like that, it's hard not to think you're up to something.
If I remember correctly, Miss Manager once said, being willing to trust others is a
Me
much
gusta su
more
voz en
valuable
inglés.
quality than suspecting people for no reason. Why not give it a try, Miss Lucy?
I'm pretty sure you weren't around when I said that, but if you're interested, let's go find a spot for the bonfire together.
That's our kind-hearted young lady for you. Then it's settled. Sigrid and I will go on ahead. We'll leave the bonfire to you two.
Bueno, hasta aquí la dejamos. Espero que les haya gustado, a mí también. O sea, ya está aquí Rumi, ya está Sigrid, y sigamos con la historia. Pero este será en el capítulo siguiente. Así que nos vemos, cuídense, espero que les haya gustado. Bye bye.